Tonight, the disturbing new video from that attack in Colorado. The suspect accused of lighting people on fire because they supported Israel. Inside the chaos, the new video showing what appears to be the suspect's first violent moves. A throw, then smoke and chaos. What we're learning about the Egyptian national in jail on a federal hate crime charge. His planning that began more than a year ago, and the 16 unused Molotov cocktails filled with gasoline. Among the 12 victims, a Holocaust survivor. And why, according to court documents, he says he would do it again. The tense moments when an ICE raid sparked a dramatic backlash. This as one of the president's top advisors blasts immigration officials, demanding they round up at least 3,000 people a day. Ukraine's bold attack on Russia's long-range bombers, the covert drone operation that turned shipping trucks into Trojan horses. Etna explosion, tourists fleeing for their lives, the volcanic eruption caught on camera.
He had his whole life ahead of him, and it was just so preventable and so unnecessary.
And our new series, The Cost of Denial, the painful story of a young man who died after he faced a dramatically higher price for his asthma inhaler, why his parents are now suing, and what they say their son wasn't told. The wildfires from Canada triggering U.S. air quality alerts, and the new severe weather threat. Al Roker standing by. And head over heels, this high school hurdler fell with just a few feet to go. How she somersaulted her way to first place. Nightly News starts right now.
NBC Nightly News with Tom Llamas.
And good evening. Tonight, as we come on the air, we are getting striking new details about that firebomb attack on a Jewish community group in Colorado. And a warning tonight, the details and images you're about to see are disturbing. This new suspect, you see him here, an Egyptian national charged with a federal hate crime and more than 40 state crimes, including attempted murder. Those new confrontations over the Trump administration's deportation efforts and the raid at a restaurant sparking backlash. We'll show you that video in a moment. Plus our new reporting tonight, the top Trump aide who wants ICE agents to start arresting 3,000 undocumented immigrants a day. Liz Kreutz has the story. Out of that stunning Ukrainian operation, secretly sending drones inside Russia on trucks, then triggering them by remote control to destroy Russian bombers. Keir Simmons has that video. Home to another dramatic day in the Sean Diddy Combs criminal trial. The cross-examination of his former personal assistant, with the defense sharing loving texts between the two. Chloe Malas was inside the court today and spoke to Diddy's former roommate on camera. Tracking that and the threat of severe storms?
Absolutely, Tom. And as we take a look, you can see at least 20 storms, fires making life miserable air quality-wise from Minneapolis, Dayton, Ohio, Greenville, South Carolina. Now, what we're also looking at, severe weather for tonight from Duluth, Minnesota, all the way down to Lubbock, Texas. Tornadoes, damaging wind, and hail. And we move on into tomorrow from northern Illinois all the way down into central Texas. Isolated tornadoes possible. Heavy rain, we're talking was of 5 inches. And hurricane season began yesterday, Tom. We've got a 10% chance of development off the southeast coast by the weekend.
All right, Al Roker for us. We'll stay tracking all those storms. We thank you for that. Tonight, we are introducing a new series here on Nightly News. We call it The Cost of Denial. And it's a spotlight on the issues millions of Americans face across health care and home ownership when it comes to insurance coverage. Tonight, the parents who say their son died because even with insurance, he couldn't afford the medicine he needed. Ann Thompson has our story. There, we have one of the inhalers right here. If people find themselves in a similar situation like Cole, what should they do?
First thing, call your doctor and ask your doctor to appeal the denial of the coverage. If that doesn't work, then you want to talk to your doctor and pharmacist about what alternatives are covered. Your pharmacist may be able to give you that option right then and there, Tom.
All right, Ann Thompson for us, and we thank you for that. And to our viewers tonight, we do want to hear from you if you are experiencing a challenge when it comes to insurance coverage. Write to us at costofdenial@NBCUNI.com. Okay, in 60 seconds, coming up on the broadcast, the spectacular volcanic eruption sending hikers scrambling inside their rush to survive Mount Etna. That's next. We are back now with the chaos and massive eruption in Italy. Tourists on Mount Etna fleeing for safety as smoke and ash shot up thousands of feet. Molly Hunter has this story. Next, the investigation into the shocking death of an actor from King of the Hill. That's next. Jonathan Joss, a voice actor best known for his work in the animated series King of the Hill. And a spectacular finish for one track star in Oregon. Good for her. All right, when we come back tonight, when a man fell into a canyon, an off-duty nurse rushed into action to save him. That video, next. Finally, when a man fell down into a canyon, a nurse said she was only doing what any of us would do when she snapped into action to save his life. Here's Rahema Ellis. Thanks to Rahema and KSL, our affiliate in Salt Lake City, for that incredible story. That's Nightly News for tonight, my first as the anchor of this great broadcast. My thanks to all of you as we start this new adventure together. Tonight and always, we're here for you. Thank you for watching. I'm Tom Llamas. Have a great night.